Hey guys, it's War Machine 395 back with another video review. This time of the HGUC Rig Z. So here's the manual. Looks pretty good. So this guy's another kind of parts former, but it's designed that way, so it has this backpack weapon system thing going on. So let's start with a review here. So this is what you get out of the box for the MS. Right, and we'll kind of zoom in some more. Adjust the camera. Right there should do. Alright, so out of the box you get this nice seafoam green color and a deeper color too. Just take it 360, lots of thrusters. And if you look closely, the hands are kind of this metallic-y gray plastic that's kind of a, I don't know, I want to call it steel kind of thing going on. It looks pretty good though. Anyway, so we'll start with the head. This head goes way back like that and forward. It can get the chicken movement. Very nice. 360. And I gotta point out some little details with this head. It's got a pretty high part count. It's got red chin there, all separate parts, and this metallic cable thing right there on the back of the head. Looks really good, actually, and these antennas are kind of flexible. And I probably bent one of them during one of the transformations. Oh joy, right? So, move on to the shoulders here. So they can bend forward and back, just like that. Up and down. The shoulder itself is kind of on a hinge joint built into the shoulder, and the shoulder guard can move up and down, and the lower arm can get up like that. Smacks right there. Rotate this and the elbow gets about that far. It's pretty decent. Straightens out again and you can rotate it right there, full 360. And the wrist right here can move around like that. It's on a ball joint too, so it's a little limited this way, but it's okay otherwise. And while I'm up here, I'll mention the beam sabers, which are kind of hard to get to. So you gotta lift the hatch a tiny bit. That's hard to get into. Anyway, suffice to say, your beam saber handles hide in these nice little hatches. So disconnected one right there, and they usually just hinge up. Nice, simple thing there. Close those, right? So they're hiding in there. It's kind of neat. You can pull them out if you want to, but you actually get two deployed beam sabers. They go stick directly onto the beam sabers, and you just leave them like that if you want them. For the waist, you get through a full 360. The back thrusters get caught on the front a little bit. So if you paint it, I don't think you want to rotate it like that. Also, I forgot to mention this tail stabilizer, the thrusters on it too. That moves like that. The rear skirts are in place. The side skirts have grenades or rockets. You see them in Char's counterattack. They move a little bit. Front skirts are independent. They move up and down with relative ease. The legs can move out to the side. No rotation at the hip, very much like the Delta Plus. It's just designed that way. If you can get the skirt up a little, you can get up like this, that far back, and near 180, just limited by the thrusters at the back. I'm kind of trying not to transform them because it does that. Anyway, I'm moving the leg. It doesn't help to do that. Oh, wait, still trying to. Anyway, so the toe can bend forward and back just for the transformation, right? It's also on a ball joint. It's a little limited because of the thrusters, and you can only go that far back because of the thruster on the back as well. Right, so that's about it for articulation. It's pretty decent. It is a 2008 model. I didn't realize it was that new. I think I got it when it was kind of new. That's nice. Anyway, that's it for this guy, and we'll do a quick size comparison. Yeah, we'll do that, and then we'll take a look at the accessories too, and then we'll do the transformation. So here's the Delta Plus, again for size comparison. They're nearly the same era, so I figured they'd be good for comparison. So I think the Riga Z is a hair taller at the head, but that's about it. If you count binders, the Delta Plus has an advantage. The shoulders are higher on it too, so yeah. Alright, so move that off to the side, and we'll take a look at this guy's accessories. Make them wider. There we go. So first up, we've got the backpack weapon system. So Amuro uses that. It kind of flies around. When he transforms, it just kind of flies around on its own. It's pretty neat. It's very hollow. It covers up most of the bits and whatnot. Got this nice shield, 2 colors, and an underside in that metallic steel color again. You get a connector for the arm. We'll put that on now. Alright, and that can rotate any way you like. And you can switch it to the back if you want to. Woo! Not sure why anybody needs it on the back though, for that weapon. Or we can rotate it like this. There we go. Alright, you can also hold a beam saber handle. Slides into one of the open hands. Alright, so you also get one open palm. That's it. And a trigger finger hand, which I have attached to the rifle. So, let's take a look at what that looks like. Rotate the arm and peg it in nice. So you saw where the wrist was actually bent out like that. It's designed so that the rifle always goes underneath the arm. Just a little bit. Kind of armpits it and the beam. So it doesn't look too shabby like that. It's nice. If only I had this leg right. There we go. So it's pretty decent. I'll slide this, adjust the arm again. It's where it was. It's looking better that way. And I think if I could get... Yeah, those are... I keep forgetting this. I think these bits on the wrist open up to reveal grenade launchers in the forearms. Yeah, they do. I just can't get them open. That sucks. Oh, there we go. Haha, I remembered that. So you just slide this part here, and it pushes them forward, and then they come out. And you just close that, just like that. I kept forgetting about those. They're kind of a cool feature. Anyway, so that's something that comes from the Zeta, right? It's very neat. So we'll move on to the transformation now. So unplug this. Get that hand off of there. So we're going to need the rifle too. That's off the side. Straighten the arm, rotate it downwards. Shoulders go down like that. It's good. Right, so you bend them up like this, and then the Hey guys, so my camera crapped out again. Yeah, it's just great. Right, so I think I told you guys I had the gun pegged onto the underside of the shield. This pegs in here just upside down. Just like this. Holds the barrel down, and then you just put this on over top. And that gives you a connector where you can attach the backpack weapon system to an action base when you have the mobile suit unpacked, right? So when you put it in standard mobile suit mode, you can display the backpack weapon system and the mobile suit where it has a hole in the crotch as well. You can see that, I think, yeah. Alright, so transform it completely. Just to finish that, you unpeg each side, leaving this. Right, and that just sits on the back here. It's easy. Alright, and then you take each side of this and it builds on. Nothing super complicated. You just peg it together. Covers up the arms and the shoulders. Probably look better if I had both sides a little more symmetrical. The hands like that. And then you take your shield, being the last part, with the missile launchers facing forward, and that just pegs on each side and holds it all together nice, right? And try and balance out the legs a little. So that looks pretty good. Now, the last thing kind of comes up. Actually, when you transform the legs, too, I'd like to point this out, it's really neat, is these thrusters hidden in the red parts, those actually push out more. It's really neat. I can't get it to quite work every time, and I'm not sure how exactly that works. Should probably go look at the manual again. But from this side, you can see all the thrusters and the action base connector, the bottom, and on here, too. So that's it for its transformation. You can kind of see too how it looks a lot like the Rizel, just the nose part. Especially the Rizel Commander, it has a lot in common there, except for this part doesn't transform into a shield. Yeah. Might have to get up the high grade Rizel someday too. I really like the master grade and whatnot too, so sorry for the ramble. But I think that's the end of this review, and thanks for watching, guys. Have a great day.